What's up guys, and welcome back to my Newcastle Career Mode. We're into episode 8, and in the last match we drew against Cardiff City 1-1, and as I was talking in the last episode we talked about the formation and not really managing to hold on to leads or to do particularly well when we're going ahead. So what I've done is during the interim between the episodes I've changed the formation up a little bit, and this is what I've gone with. As you can see there, Tim Krul staying in goal there. He's been in fantastic form for Newcastle, doing really well. Got Santon and Janmat on the left and right. I&JGaming was keeping his place, but Colaccini is now coming back into the defence in place of Bruno Manga. And now what I've gone is I've gone for 3 central midfielders and 1 central attacking midfielder, and then keeping with Lacazette and Riviera front because they formed a really good partnership there. So instead of having 2 holding midfielders and 2 central attacking midfielders, we're going to have 3 central midfielders, 1 attacking midfielder, and hopefully that'll do well. We don't have a lot of width, but with Santon and Janmat willing to go forward offensively, they'll provide us that little bit of width, and Lacazette and Riviera as the 2 strikers can roam freely and they'll be able to do pretty well there. But moving into the next episode, we've got a home match against Liverpool, which is a really exciting match. We've got the likes of Sturridge, Sterling, those kind of players all coming up against us, and hopefully our defence will be able to shore up against that and we'll do pretty well there. As you can see there, we've got Moussa Sissoko coming up into the lineup as the central midfielder, with Tiote and Anita playing either side of him as sort of more of the 2 holding midfielders there. Obviously Sissoko and Cabella should hopefully form a decent partnership there, and hopefully they'll do pretty well with that. We'll move into the next match against Liverpool, and hopefully we'll get a decent result because we really need to start picking up points. We're 14th at the moment with 8 points from 7 matches. We really need to be picking up points here because, it's going to look as though it could be another relegation battle if we don't start picking up points from big teams and getting up points from the lower teams and not conceding stupidly, not giving the ball away very easily. And here's Johnson here on the ball, and there's Talon, playing on the ball there. And now, going to take a little while to get used to the early opportunities there. And there's Argo Aspas, and there's Gerrard, who just fires an absolute thunderbolt, but we need to let that the ball away, which we do. There's Lacazette on the ball there, getting an early touch of the ball. And here's Darren Janmat, doing exactly what he normally does. He spots Riviera on the ball there. He tries to make the shot there, but that's a fantastic challenge there. It does really well. There's Sissoko getting an early touch of the ball there. Lacazette almost getting onto that ball there from Sissoko's header, but doesn't quite manage it. And there's Santon there, done pretty well so far. Been pleased with him. Him and Janmat have been the sort of 2 key players there and in the back of our defence there. They've done well, but we need to be sort of not conceding as much as we have. I don't think Tim Krul's kept many clean sheets. That's not really his fault. He's been in fantastic form as he's been let down by the defence really. But with Colaccini back in there replacing Bruno Manga, hopefully we'll be able to keep a couple more clean sheets, but we can start against Liverpool. It's going to be difficult. Liverpool got some strong players, some fantastic attacking players, but it's going to be a case of us shutting up shop, going for the counter attack, putting them on the front foot. Maybe you've got to possibly work out a strategy with Liverpool to find out what's the best way to go there. But Janmat here playing slightly out of position there and plays Jose Enrique in. Colaccini there does really well, and Tim Krul managed to get down there. As you can say, he's been in fantastic form. He's done well. He's kept a couple of goals out when the defence is left him stranded, and that's sort of one of the things that I've really liked about him there. There's been a lot of interest in him. There's been clubs wanting to come in the last transfer window. Rejected all those offers. I'm not going to be looking to sell him. He's a product of the Newcastle Academy. Brought in at the age of 16. Since then he's become our first team player. Wouldn't want to be selling him unless we came in for an actually huge offer. And simply put, I don't think that's going to happen unless the likes of Paris Saint-Germain, Monaco, or Manchester City, one of those kind of teams comes in for him and I can get a ridiculous sum of money for him. But realistically, I can't see it happening. And there's Janmat and Cabella yet again, forming a brilliant partnership there, doing exactly what's expected. And again, just trying to get the ball back, doing well there. Riviera holding up the ball really well there actually. Gets past the challenge. And there's Mignolet just doing an absolutely fantastic work there, just clearing the ball, and that gives Liverpool the opportunity to go forward there. And Iago Aspas actually playing as being number 9, which is interesting there. But you can see the free kick there, and that gives the opportunity for them to slow down the play, which is perhaps you get the feeling what they might try to do there. As we sort of increase the tempo, they're going to try and slow down the play a little bit. I see Lacazette, making the run there, which is absolutely fantastic. He just chips the ball spots the run of Riviere. Riviere tries to get onto the ball, but he doesn't really succeed out. It's a little bit disappointing. Colaccini gets the head on the ball and knocks it back to I&JGaming. Seriously, they're playing in not his natural position there, because he's not naturally central midfielder. He's more of a defensive midfielder, but hopefully he can drop back and he can make a couple of things happen, because that's what he did in previous episodes. He has tried to create things. He has tried to bring that spark of life to the game. Even if he's not known for his creativity. In these few episodes, he has really demonstrated that keenness to make things happen, and that's what I've liked about him. He's hard hitting, but he's got a little bit of vision for a pass as well. And there's a little example there of just how good our passing ability is, just sort of passing it through a couple of players and getting it through, but then very cheaply losing the ball afterwards, and that's sort of a hallmark of our game at the moment. It's very cheaply giving the ball away. Now spot there, a little run there. I think there was two players there challenged for the ball. Both Newcastle players, and as a result, that's a little bit confusion there about sort of what we should be going for. But offside position there, it's a little bit disappointing. But we're trying to make things happen, and he is quite offside. I didn't realise how far he was offside at the moment, but it's one of those things. But I think in this episode, as in previous episodes, we've started off well. We started off right. We've shown the greater intent in terms of our attacking ability, but with Liverpool it only takes one little spark there before they manage something there, and that's going to be one of the problems there. Darryl Janmaat there keeping up with Sturridge, which is obviously going to be difficult. Keeping him under wraps for the whole game is going to be tough, but Janmaat trying to keep hold of the players there, just manages to knock that ball, and Tiote just grabs that one there. We've got an opportunity here to move forward, and that's what we do here. Riviere doing really well to hold off the challenge of the player there. Janmaat bombing forward, going down the right, just loses control of the ball a little bit there. Does well there. Cabella there on the ball now. Tries to play the ball, but problem is, as with other teams, they bring players back really, really well, and that's one of the things they've done very well, is dropping players deep to prevent the attack there, and they're really, really sort of keeping their shape very, very well. That's one of the things they've done really well. Back four, you can see that. Look at that, you can see how many players they've got back though. They've got a huge number of players back to defend that. Then possibly, like other teams playing on the counter attack, they have two players just sitting up the top there for those kind of opportunities where a loose ball can go over the top of the defence when we're bombing forward there, and then they can obviously have a goal scoring opportunity. 2 on 2, you're always going to favour the front two there, especially with the likes of Sturridge and Iago Aspas, top for Liverpool. You get the impression that you'd almost expect them to score there, and they get a fantastic opportunity, but Tim Krul makes a thunderous save, demonstrating exactly why he doesn't want to get beat today. I don't know who that was. I possibly could have been Luis Suarez or Steven Gerrard, but it was absolutely fantastic there. Real thunderous shot, but Tim Krul makes an absolutely fantastic save there. Really, really impressive him. I think we're going to go into this half 0-0. The formation seems to be working quite well in terms of keeping Liverpool at bay. They've really only had half chances, and there was that one opportunity just for half time. But I think we've done well so far. I think it's worked pretty well. We just need to create a couple more opportunities, possibly bring Riviere and Lacazette into the game a little bit more, because we have been on the back foot at times, but at other times we've done well to try and make things happen. And here's Tiote again on the ball, trying to make a pass there through to Riviere there, but doesn't quite make it through. There were three defenders sort of circling around the ball, and one that managed to make an interception, and that gives them an opportunity. But Santon here with the ball does really well, picks up the ball, and then obviously takes control of that. And I&JGaming here just holding on to the ball, getting things calm again, and Remy Cabella here dropping deep to get the ball, normally in a central attacking midfield position, but dropping deep to try and make things happen. And that's obviously what we're having to do at the moment. We're dropping deep to make sure that they don't get a good scoring opportunity. Here's Colaccini here, does really well there, holding off the challenge of Henderson. And then Janmaat knocks the ball through to Anita. And then Anita spots the run of Emmanuel Riviere. Riviere through on goal here. Through. And that's a fantastic finish. Emmanuel Riviere. There we go. That's absolutely fantastic. And that was brilliant counter-attacking play there. Colaccini held onto the ball away from the challenge, and there was our through ball to Riviere, and Riviere just slots that past the goalkeeper. That's an absolutely fantastic finish. That's 1-0 Newcastle. We now need to do exactly what we said in the previous episode. Don't switch off. Don't let them have an opportunity. They're going to come at us. We don't need to be intimidated. We've defended well in this game. Now all we need to do is show that we can defend well through the whole 90 minutes. So here they are, you know, given an opportunity. Long shot of goal. Tim Krul was never really tested there. And we just need to make sure that we don't just give the ball away cheaply. We had that in the first game against Manchester City. You know, their goals came from mistakes from Tim Krul. And, you know, we gave the ball away very cheaply there. That was almost a mistake there, but Anita managed to clear up there just very well. And here's Cabello on the ball. Jan Matt. There's Anita again on the ball. Spots again the run of Riviere, but, you know, I think it looks as though the defender was always covering that ball there. But again, they're going to be trying to play this sort of counter-attacking game here. They're going to try and sort of hit us with their pace. You've got the likes of Sturridge and Iago Aspas who've got, you know, a lot of pace there on the ball, a lot of ability. So, you know, you wouldn't expect them to try and use that. But hopefully we can counter that with our own pace there. And, you know, we just need to keep holding the ball, show a bit of confidence. And I think that's exactly what we've done here, you know. Not really being intimidated by the players, not really being intimidated by the occasion. It is Liverpool, they are a big club, you know, arguably as big as Newcastle, if not bigger. They've certainly won a little bit more. But, you know, here we are, you know, demonstrating some great opportunity there, and there's a fantastic opportunity. Plays to Anita, Anita plays it to Cabella, Cabella to Sissoko taking a shot, and oh, he's tested Mignolet there. Mignolet just getting down to get onto that ball, does really well to get the block, and the defence comes away with that there. But that was a really good strike from Sissoko there. Did really well to challenge for the ball. You know, it was a fantastic pass. Sissoko ran on the ball and just struck that pretty much first time, and you know, as a result, they've done really well. But here they go. They're going to be, as I say, on the counter attack. You know, pushing forward. You know, just going to make sure they don't give the ball away, and they make a mistake there. And he just picks up the ball there. There's Sissoko on the ball there. He's done really well. Done very, you know, been very pleased with how he's played in that sort of central position there. You know, he's done well, sort of being assisted by the players there. But you know, Santon there trying to make something happen, but just can't manage it there. Tried to put a ball through, managed it, but then the defender his legs sort of tangled up between them, and then they managed to clear the ball successfully there. Looks as though Liverpool looking to make a couple of changes there. So there's Yezel on for Iago Aspas. He's a young player there, but you know, Liverpool talk a lot about him and say that he's obviously, you know, a promising player there, which I don't doubt that's the case. And here's Lacazette on the ball. And Lacazette trying to put the ball through, and that's and that's gone in. And there's Riviere's second. I don't think he meant it there, but that's absolutely fantastic. Lacazette there, putting the pressure on Mignolet. Mignolet doesn't keep it out, and then it just tips away from him there. Riviere trying to take a touch on the ball, missed it. He sort of tried to take control of it, and then it just knocked it off the post. And that's absolutely fantastic. That's 2-0 Newcastle. That actually gives a good cushion. That's exactly what we needed. That's going to be a real confident boost there. And Riviere getting 2 goals in this match. I think his pace has really threatened Liverpool in their defence. They're not exactly the fastest defence. You know, it's a lot like their front. Their front is very pacey, but their back is quite slow. And his Riviere's pace is, you know, absolutely dominating in terms of that, and the ability there. And that's what I was talking about there. The ability there for Liverpool to come back at us. And Jordan Henderson just skips past the challenger or two and knocks it past Tim Krul. Tim Krul seemed to be sort of rushing out there. I'm not quite sure why. Possibly, you know, sort of seeing red there, knowing that he was probably going to get beat. But you know, we're still winning 2-1. You know, we're still up, and that's sort of a great confidence boost there. Hopefully Jan Matt can, you know, sort of bring the defence together, you know, show a little bit of confidence there. And now just losing the ball there, a little bit disappointing, but we're keeping Newcastle, you know, boxing in their own area there, not really forcing them to come out too far. And there's Santon there, picking up the ball really well. That's absolutely fantastic play there. There's Lacazette on the ball. Lacazette knocks it over to Yote. Yote there, spots players in there, but he knows that a couple of players are going to be offside. You know, Cabello was running into an offside position already. If he got that, probably would have been called offside. But then Liverpool coming back at us, they've got an opportunity here. There's Lucas Levy, you know, someone who's been rumoured previously to be leaving. You know, not exactly the the sort of the figurehead that Liverpool need in the midfield, but certainly a very good player. The likes of Jordan Henderson and, you know, Joe Allen have all done very well there. A lot of English players, but Lucas Levy, a player I admire a lot. He's a very good player. I would certainly have him in the Newcastle team, but you know, he's playing for Liverpool today, and you know, you'd expect him to do well, and he has been doing well. Lacazette here on the ball. There's Cabella there. Sissoko on the ball now. There's Riviere again. Riviere just knocks it to Sissoko. Sissoko trying to get a shot away, but doesn't quite succeed. In areas again, Sissoko plays it to Cabella. Cabella takes a shot, and ooh, you know, Mignolet hasn't shown the confidence that he normally does. You know, he's made a couple of decent saves, but you know, he's not really held on the ball very well. He's given opportunities. Mini Cabella, hey, another opportunity. You know, possibly knock that one in. Hopefully we can get some recovery from that. Anita's on the ball now. We need to just hold up the ball. We know we've got 3 minutes or so. You know, not too long now. So we're just going to hold on the ball, not really do too much. There's Tioto on the ball. There's Cabella. There's Sissoko. Lacazette there, you know, back in there, knocking it downfield. You know, it's probably going to be a throw-in. It's probably going to be the last attack of the game, and hopefully we'll do pretty well there. As you can say, 2-1 result against Liverpool, who I think that somewhere like 4 is a big result. It should give us confidence going into the next game. That's exactly what we were looking for. We were sort of looking for that kind of result against Plymouth Argyle. We could get a big win and we could do pretty well, but unfortunately that didn't happen, and they came back in that game, and that's a little bit disappointing there. But you know, again, we've done really well, tried to attack them again there. We've done pretty well, and I think once they clear the ball out of their own half, yeah, that's it. That's a 2-1 result. That's a 2-1 win. Emmanuel Riviere doing really well there, very impressed for 2 goals. One of them he didn't mean, but I think no matter what happened there, it was always destined to be a goal. There you can see there the match stats: 5 shots, 4 on target to 7 and 4 for Liverpool, 56% possession, and an 8.1 rating for Emmanuel Riviere. Really very happy with that. Let's take a look at the table, and then that's where we're ended for today.
Well, now
let's take a look there. Yeah, we have now got into 11th, just behind Swansea City there. So let's take a look and see how we're doing in the table. Obviously, if we pick up a win and any of the above teams drop points, it means we could move up as far as possibly 7th, and that obviously could be a big opportunity there. And the next match is actually going to be a derby match against Sunderland, so we'll record that one in the next episode, and then we'll show you exactly what we're going to be doing for the next team. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.
Don't forget to click subscribe for all the latest videos. Don't forget to click subscribe for all the latest videos.